Okay, hi, how are you? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired, but can't fall asleep. Have nothing better to do, so I'm going to do my makeup. I will be using the collab with Morphe, James Charles, Unleash Your Inner Artist palette. I'm not doing my face only because I am breaking out and I don't want to screw that up, so I'll just do my eyes and eyebrows. Um, Basically, I already put on some primer. My phone's going off. I already put on some primer on my eyes. I've already done my eyebrows. Both products were with NYX. And now I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a cranberry look, kinda. I know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah. So, number one, I'm going to be looking at this mirror right here the whole time. And if I'm not looking over here, it's not because I know I'm kind of not the best to look at. But it's because I just need to focus on this. I will be going back and forth and saying what I'm using, what I'm not using, what brushes I'm using, what type of brush I'm using. I have a lot of like these mermaids and gradient ones. And then I also have Wet n Wild, I have Elf, I have Morphe, I have Kylie's, I have a couple ones, but I'm mainly just gonna use what's in front of me, probably because I want to get all my brushes out. Um, my setting spray is Milani, my baking is Milani, and the rest of my eyeshadows will more likely be done with this palette. So I'm going to go in a blending with a blending brush, and I'm probably gonna dip into, I don't know all the colors yet, so excuse my boutique, which is no, it's not that one, it's this one right here, and it's like it looks like a cranberry red. So I'm gonna dip into that, and I'm gonna go around my crease, around my eyelid, try to leave the center of my eyelid untouched because I'm going to attempt to do a half cut crease. I did one of my friend's makeup earlier, and hers was similar to this one, but at the same time it wasn't. I did a more burgundy, maroon, gold look on her. I'm still dipping into that same color. Just gonna go back over it again. She's a new mom, so she just needed some glamming up time, and then she fell asleep with it on, which is the number one rule not to do. I'll probably try to insert music here. I have no idea. I'm probably not going to be talking a lot. But I went around my eye a little bit, and I also flicked it up just a little bit. I'm going to dip back in there because I want that to be a little bit more harsher than it is. Next, I'm going to get another blending brush. People are probably asking, why are you using a blending brush? Well, because it is a flatter round edge piece that I like to use than a more circular piece. I'm going to go in with another one of those once I find it, and there it is. I'm going to dip into the red, which I know it's called You're Kidding. It's this bright red. So I'm gonna dip into that. A lot of pigment, 2 taps. Gonna don't want all that on my eye. I'm gonna go right on top of that as well. And kind of just go back and forth, blend it out, blend it out, blend it out. Go flick up. I'm gonna go back in with that burgundy because I kind of put too much on, and then I'm also gonna dip it into the one right next to it. I don't know the color, so forgive me. Where is, I don't even know. Jesus, you got too many colors on it. Benny, it's called Benny. I knew that. And I'm going to put that on top of it just to darken it up a little bit because that red really kind of took it away. I'm going to dip into Benny again, and I'm going to do both sides of my brushes, and I'm going to go into the crease of my eye, but also kind of pull it down to where my waterline is going to be underneath my eye, but not too much because I want to do my waterline a little bit different. Way too much product. I've always kind of wanted to do YouTube, but I never really had done it because I was nervous and because I knew this is one of the quickest platforms to grow. And so I started talking to my best friend about it. I'm like, hey, do you think I should do it? Because I really do love doing makeup. I'm not a pro at it, but I'm not the best at it either, but I'm not bad, if you know what I mean. And she's like, yeah, you have tons and tons of makeup, which I do. And you don't need tons and tons of makeup to be able to do anything. You need to know what you're doing, you need to know how to use it, and you need to know what you're getting yourself into. But besides that, it's not anything really dramatic. I'm going to dip into this rusty color, and I'm going to go over where I was putting all this crease, where all this is happening. And I'm actually going to turn this down. Okay, yeah, it looks a little better. Because I don't want to be too bright because that light right there is really bright. But again, I don't want it to be too orange because I know that I want this to be a cranberry look. One other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into my Anastasia Beverly Hill Subculture palette, and I'm going to dip into All Star, which is also this like maroony red shade, only because this one is just a little bit browner, like it has a browner undertone with it than my other one does, and the James Charles palette. I knew I said it was going to be in that one, but oh well. Next, I think maybe, I don't know, I'm going to deepen that up actually. My eye is being like really weird and only wanting to hold one certain part of the makeup, and it's peeving me off. I can't say any bad words on here because I'll get in trouble, and that's the last thing I need. So we're gonna dip 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. Alrighty, giggity. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it doesn't fix how I look, but we're getting there. It's a process. Yeah. So I did something really stupid today. I was doing my friend's makeup, and I was messing with my brushes, and I also was messing with this palette at the same time. I was messing, and I took the end of the brush, and the end of it just went, and now there's a gash in it. I'm going to go into Rowdy with the same blending brush, and I'm going to dip into it, and I'm going to do my crease, but the inner corner of my crease. Like where you mostly want it darken right here, and then go around, so like right here. And you see how darkened it is already? So we're going to go back. I'm going to get a different brush this time. I'm going to get, it's a blending brush from Wet n Wild. Yes, I know, it's not name brand, but oh well, get over yourself. Oh my gosh, she's not holding name brand products. Well, girl, listen, not everybody's got $100, $200, $300 walking around in their bank being like, hey, spend me on some makeup products, and be like everybody else. We do what we do what we can. Nobody out here got money, especially where I'm living. I'm going to just blend. don't really know why that was so hard to figure out what I was gonna do. Not wanting to blend. Love that. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it looks bad. Anybody knows what I mean. Like, it's kind of like how you know you have to turn off the light, but it's so far away and you're comfortable and you're like, oh, I can deal with it, but it sits in the back of your head like, hey, I need to get up and turn off the light, and you don't do it, and it just sits there and it bugs you and it kills you. Anybody have an experimental issue like that? Experimental? No, experiment. I'm going to dip into this. I know it's right above green light, right below green light and canvas. It's this like lighter maroon looking color. Wow, I get dirt everywhere. See, my question is, how does people get like 6 different colors up in here? Like, how do y'all do that? Like, for real, somebody need to get a hold of me and tell me what the hell to do, because your girl don't know. Next, I'm going to use this really like pointed brush. Zoom in. It's round, not flat. Inside joke that I cannot tell because I know I'll get in trouble on YouTube. We're already 11 minutes into this, and I am being slow as hell. Gonna have to bleep that out. I'm going to dip into a little bit black, actually. And when I say dip, I mean literally just touch it. That's all you gotta do. Actually not gonna use that brush because that didn't do crap. I'm gonna get a different brush. I'm going to get this one right here. I'm using the blending eye brush from Elf. Like I said, we don't have name brand everything. Gonna dip into the light maroon over here and then the black. Literally, I say dab, I mean touch. Okay, maybe you get the point. Touch, but I don't mean dig up in there. Trying to look for some gold or something. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush because it's small, and I'm gonna dip into that maroon shade over here. Boutique, I think it was. Gonna drag it underneath my eye like the beauty gurus do. Okay, not looking bad, not looking bad. But at the same time, looking bad. What the hell? I think what the issue is that the colors are like way too similar in each other. We're gonna lighten that back up. And that's why it's doing that. In the camera it looks fine, but not in the camera, but in the mirror it looks fine, but in camera it doesn't. And probably because I have a really crappy camera and I'm not using my phone where it'd probably be brighter. I'm using it on my computer only because I have the editing software on the computer and not my phone. I should probably get on my phone. I'll see if I can. I don't know if I can or not. But yeah, this doesn't look bad. It just looks like I have a black eye. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to dip into You're Kidding again. Just the red one. And I'm going to go over my crease. The next thing I'm going to do is just finish off that brush and go underneath my eye. Okay, not bad, but okay, not the best. Next thing I know I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cut crease, which I know I'm going to fail at because it's not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean, and we're already 15 minutes into this. That's okay. Maybe. I'm just using the Milani cream again. Just had to dip into it instead of using the pipe, because if I use it, there's going to be too much product. Basically, just tap it in the center of your eye, look up, blink a few times, and then it tells you where to cut your crease. Start from the center of your eye, while at the corner of your eye. And if you want to do a half cut crease, just do your half. Or if you want to do a full cut crease, do all the way, like complete it. Okay, and this right here, just rub it off, and everything will be fine. Unicorns and boo-boos. That was not a good analogy, but oh well. Next thing I'm gonna do is actually, I'm just gonna go back to the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm gonna take my lovely doodad finger. People are cringing because I'm using my finger instead of a brush, only because I feel like my finger sometimes picks up more product than the brush, and all because I don't have a fancy brush. We're just going to use my fancy favorite finger, which is my middle finger. I give it to a lot of people. I'm gonna just press in that because it is a really creamy, like gold. It's the middle one right here, which you can obviously tell because I use it a lot. And I'm gonna put it right where that concealer is on my eyelid. Gonna dip into it again to get the upper part. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the James Charles palette, and I'm going to get another brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a blending one. Here we go, it's another blending brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to dip into, right next to your kidding, are these two like orangey and maroony. I think this one's Halloween, and this reddy sparkly one. I'm gonna dip into both of those, and what I'm gonna do is, there's a harsh line and you can't tell it, but there is a harsh line, and I'm gonna take those colors, I'm gonna blend them back and forth. Next I'm gonna do some mascara, and I'm using the Stacked NYX mascara, and this has a long end to it and then it has a short end to it. So I'm gonna do this because you can't see my eyebrows without, not my eyebrows, but my eyelashes without mascara. I have recently just moved, and I had a box of eyelashes that I was going to be using. Like, it was a whole container of eyelashes. I don't really wear them unless I'm going somewhere fancy, and I had a whole box of like 12, and they were good ones too, and I lost them in the move, and have not been able to find them since then. My eyelashes underneath kind of look like spider legs. Sorry for the cringe. Oh, I didn't get the inner parts of my eye. Oh no, honey. Ooh. No, 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 no. Okay. Those look wild. Okay. Love that. Then I am going to do eyeliner, and we're just gonna do a simple eyeliner. We are just gonna use black, and it is the Jumbo NYX black, just pure think it's the color of it's Black Bean, but it's just black. It's NYX. It's the Jumbo Eyeliner Pen. And I'm just going to go here, put that in there. Clean that up right there. Okay. Clean up a little bit more. Then I'm going to get a thinner eyeliner pen. Pencil. Brush. Gonna dip into that just a little bit. Going to the corners of my eye right there. And I'm not doing a wing because I know if I do a wing, I'm going to F up so hard. I am going to get a highlighter brush, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. If you can even see that. Yes, you can. No, you can't. You get what I'm saying. I'm going to be using Eclipse and Luna. I'm gonna go back and forth, tap that off, go right here, clean up under my eye for the 4th time. Ooh, okay. I don't know if y'all can see that, but okay. Yeah, you can a little bit, but okay. A little bit in there on my nose. Looks like a Rudolph. Cute. Here. Okay. And there we go. I'm going to do the other eye off camera because if I sit here and do it again, it's going to be another 20 minutes. Hold on. I have finished my eyes now because that took a whole nother like 30 minutes. And I honestly didn't have time for that. And the mirror doesn't look bad on camera. It looks horrible. But I'll have pictures uploaded anyway so you can see what they look like in the light. And the reason why it looks bad on camera is because the light is coming down from here. And it's making my eyes look a lot browner than they are. But in the mirror, you can see that they are like pretty maroon. But I'll have pictures up anyway. Please don't grease me because I know I'm looking some type of way. But it's whatever. I enjoy doing it anyway, so you know what? It's whatever. Live life, live moss. Thank you again, and like, subscribe. You know what to do. I'm not gonna say it because you probably heard it half a million times. This is my 2nd video that I've pretty much uploaded, and hopefully I do well. Alright, thank you. Bye.